In a world of giants, where every shadow holds a threat and the very air can betray your presence, survival is measured not in years, but in heartbeats. This is the edge of existence, a realm of constant vigilance, a kingdom built not of stone and spire, but of soil and silence. This is the world of the rabbit, and we are just beginning to see it. From the windswept moors of Scotland to the sun-baked plains of Spain, in city parks and wild woods, one creature has carved out a home on every continent but Antarctica: the rabbit. To many, they are a simple symbol of innocence, a familiar visitor to our gardens. But to look closer is to discover an animal of profound complexity and resilience. This is Eryctolagus cuniculus, the European rabbit, the ancestor of most domestic breeds and a master of subterranean architecture. For over 2 million years, they have been a vital thread in the tapestry of their ecosystems. They are gardeners and grazers, prey and propagators. Their lives are a relentless drama of family, fear, and the fierce will to carry on. They are a keystone species. Their grazing creates a mosaic of habitats for insects, birds, and plants. Their abandoned burrows become shelters for countless other creatures, from stoats to bumblebees. To understand the rabbit is to understand the very health of the land itself. Do not mistake their soft fur and gentle appearance for weakness. The rabbit is a precision-engineered survival machine, a testament to evolution's brilliance. Its power lies here, in legs that are coiled springs of muscle and tendon. They can propel this modest-sized animal over 3 meters in a single bound, reaching speeds of up to 45 miles per hour for a short, explosive burst. It is not a marathon runner, but a sprinter designed for evasive, zigzagging dashes to the safety of the burrow. Its senses are its early warning system. This twitching nose isn't just charming, it samples the air hundreds of times a minute, drawing scent molecules over a specialized olfactory organ, detecting the faintest trace of a fox or the breath of a hawk on the wind. And these ears, these magnificent parabolic dishes, can rotate 270 degrees, pinpointing the origin of the softest sound. They can also regulate body temperature, radiating excess heat through a network of blood vessels, a critical feature for an animal in a fur coat that spends its days in the sun. And its eyes grant it near panoramic view of the world, a field of vision of almost 360 degrees. It can see behind itself, above itself, almost everywhere but the small, deadly blind spot directly in front of its nose. It is always watching, always waiting. But this is not a life lived in solitude. The rabbit's greatest invention is not its own body, but its society. This is a warren, a labyrinthine city that can house hundreds of individuals, with tunnels that plunge meters deep, containing nesting chambers, bolt holes, and even latrines. Their world has a strict order. Contrary to popular belief, rabbits do not live in prides like lions, but in complex, hierarchical colonies, often with a dominant breeding pair at its heart. This buck is a king of his castle, and he will fiercely defend his status and his mates. And it is the does, the females, who are often the true architects of power. They are highly territorial, and within the warren's social sphere, they can be fiercely competitive, especially when choosing the safest, most desirable nesting chambers for their young. But peace is a fleeting illusion in this kingdom. The dusk brings a shifting of power. As the light fails, the hunters awaken. The fox, an ancient adversary, a specialist in patience and surprise. It knows the rhythms of the warren, the scent of inexperience. For the rabbit, survival is a game of percentages, of calculated risk. To eat is to expose oneself. The key is to never be the most exposed, never be the slowest, never be the farthest. And now, the calculus of life and death begins. The fox attack is not a straightforward chase. It is a test of strategy. It will try to isolate, to panic, to force a mistake. But this is not a society built only on conflict. It is founded on a deep, tactile bond. This act of grooming, of gentle nuzzling, is the currency of affection and alliance. It forges the trust that makes the colony strong. In the darkness of the burrow, these bonds are the true foundation. They are family. The alarm, a seismic warning that echoes through the earth and air. It is the colony's air raid siren. For this fox, it is a failed hunt, a missed meal. For the colony, it is another victory. Another night they have cheated death. But the cost of constant vigilance is immense. It is a life lived on the very precipice of fear. The future of the warren is born in this profound darkness. Naked, blind, and utterly vulnerable. Their mother's sacrifice begins even before their eyes open. She lines this nursery with her own fur, a selfless act that insulates them from the cold and hides their scent from predators. Her infrequent visits are a necessary strategy. To come more often would be to leave a scent trail leading directly to her most precious treasures. Their growth is explosively fast. In just 2 weeks, they are ready to venture out into the wider world of the warren, a dizzying maze of tunnels and relatives. This childhood is brief. In just 3 months, they are fully grown, and the females may even be preparing for litters of their own. It is a necessary rapid turnover, for a rabbit's life in the wild is tragically short. While a protected domestic rabbit may live a decade, a wild rabbit is old at 3 years. Their strategy is not longevity, but prolificacy, to ensure that enough survive the relentless trials to carry the colony forward. But in the last century, a shadow fell across this kingdom, a shadow of humanity's making. In the 1950s, the disease myxomatosis was deliberately introduced to control rabbit populations. It was a horror. Spreading by fleas and mosquitoes, it caused blindness, swelling, and a slow, agonizing death. It wiped out over 99% of the rabbit population in Great Britain. Then came rabbit hemorrhagic disease, another brutal virus. These plagues, combined with relentless habitat loss as wild spaces are paved over and industrialized, have placed immense pressure on a species once considered ubiquitous. They face the modern world's dangers, roads, pesticides that poison their food, and the simple, crushing loss of the meadows and scrublands they call home. But the tide is slowly turning. We are beginning to understand that the fate of the rabbit is inextricably linked to our own. Conservation groups now work with landowners to create wildlife corridors. Scientists monitor diseases, and there is a growing respect for the rabbit's role in the ecosystem. Protecting them is not about preserving a single species. It is about preserving the intricate web of life of which they are a crucial part. Long before science understood them, the rabbit hopped into the heart of human myth. Across cultures and millennia, it has been a powerful symbol. In Chinese lore, it is the compassionate creature of the moon, mixing the elixir of life. For the Aztecs, It was a deity of intoxication and fertility. It has symbolized the cycle of the moon, rebirth in spring, and boundless fertility. Its image appears in cave paintings, on ancient pottery, and in the stonework of great cathedrals, a testament to its enduring place in our collective imagination. It is the trickster, the underdog who uses its wits to survive against impossible odds. It is the embodiment of innocence and the quiet, unyielding power of life itself. The rabbit's legacy is carved not only in the earth of its burrows, but in the stories we tell our children. And so, as the sun sets on this field, on this single, remarkable life, we are left with a sense of awe. The rabbit asks for no monument, it seeks no praise. Its kingdom is the edge of the field, the shadow of the hawthorn bush, the dark, comforting embrace of the earth. It lives its brief, frantic, magnificent life between the blade of grass and the shadow of the hawk, a testament to the fierce, beautiful, and fragile will to live. It is a whisper in the grass, a heartbeat in the dark, a vital note in the great symphony of the wild. And if we are quiet enough, if we learn to listen, we can still hear it. The timeless rhythm of the burrow, the enduring hope of the unseen.